Your PC was never obsolete. Microsoft just decided it was. This build ignores artificial limits. All old CPUs work. No SSE 4.2 requirement. Full Windows updates. Let us see what happens when Windows adapts to hardware again. Hi, this is Neil from HT. Let us get started. Stock Windows 11 turns the Start menu into clutter. You see pinned apps you never asked for. Around 34 apps come pre-installed. Most of them cannot be removed. The experience feels busy and unfocused. Now switch to Tiny 11 Prime. The Start menu is clean by default. No pinned apps, no pre-installed apps. Windows Defender works. Updates work. The Microsoft Store works as expected. Now look at storage. A fresh Windows 11 install takes around 41 gigabytes. Your drive starts filling up before you install anything. Tiny 11 Prime takes a different path. The full system sits at about 6.4 gigabytes. No bundled apps, no clutter, no wasted files. RAM usage shows the real gap. On stock Windows 11, idle memory use sits around 3.1 gigabytes on a 4 gigabyte system. Opening a single Chrome tab can cause stutters or freezes. Tiny 11 Prime starts at roughly 1.4 gigabytes after installation. If that still feels high, Velotic pushes it further. Open Velotic Pro. Go to Cleanup. Enable AI-managed cleaning. Within seconds, RAM usage drops to around 600 megabytes. That is AI reducing overhead, not adding it. If you are wondering what Velotic is, it is a Windows optimizer built for speed, control, and stability. Your PC speed shapes how you feel when you sit down to work or play. Velotic is not a cleaner, it is control. You turn it on, and your system stops fighting you. Games feel smoother, apps open faster, stutters disappear. Your PC stays fast every day, not just after a cleanup. Velotic tunes your CPU and GPU automatically, based on what you are doing. It removes junk before it slows you down. It kills hidden background drains in real time, without breaking Windows. You get 500 plus professional tweaks. One-click debloat, no guessing. Instant app installs, no setup pain. Smart power control that shifts between performance and stability when you need it. You free massive disk space through safe compression. Nothing gets deleted. Your files stay intact. Your system breathes again. This is not a temporary fix. This is the same approach used by people who depend on stable, fast machines every day. Built over 4 years, used by thousands, improved with every release. You install once, you stop thinking about performance forever. The basic plan starts at just $19.99 lifetime access. Velotic, for people who refuse to tolerate a slow PC. Now comes the key step, turning Windows 11 into Tiny 11. Open Velotic. Go to the Debloat page. Press play. The tool takes over from here. With a single click, your system reaches Tiny 11 level performance. No file loss, no broken features. Everything runs on your existing setup. If you want the full breakdown, tap the Info button. You can also find the complete guide through the link in the description. Now let us check CPU load and background activity. Stock Windows 11 runs around 151 processes. That turns into roughly 2,300 threads and about 62,000 handles. Even at idle, the system stays busy. Tiny 11 Prime drops this to about 93 processes. Around 1,200 threads, roughly 35,000 handles. All core functionality stays intact. Nothing essential is removed. The CPU stays focused on your work, not background noise. Before we get into benchmark numbers, here's what makes Prime different. This build does not rely on modern CPU instructions like SSE4.2. That means older processors still work without hacks. Microsoft security updates are also supported. Not frozen, not cut off. You get a system that runs on almost any PC while staying current and secure. That combination is rare. Now to the baseline. On this hardware, stock Windows 11 scores 2,314 in single-core and 5,869 in multi-core. That performance comes with a cost. Heavy background services, reserved resources, constant overhead. Now switch to Tiny 11 Prime. This build removes bloat at the source. No bundled apps, no background advertising layers. Security stays intact. The system does less, so your hardware does more. On the same machine, Tiny 11 Prime scores 2,440 in single-core and 6,686 in multi-core. Same hardware. Cleaner execution. Now let us look at Windows Defender. Tiny 11 Prime puts control back in your hands. Defender stays disabled by default. Nothing runs unless you enable it. When you want protection, you turn it on. Open the Configure toolbox. Go to Windows Defender. Press Enable. That is it. Defender activates fully. Real-time protection works. Security components load correctly. Updates are paused by default. Windows does not install anything on its own unless it is a critical security fix. If you want full updates, open Settings. Go to Updates. Turn them on. The update status is shown clearly. You can also disable updates from the Configure app. This is not recommended. Fully disabling updates can break the Microsoft Store and other features. Keeping updates paused is the better balance. The store works. The system stays unchanged. Updates remain paused until you decide otherwise. Now let us check the Microsoft Store. It behaves like a standard Windows setup. Updates must be enabled for it to function. Tiny 11 Prime ships with 0 bundled apps. You install only what you want. Need Notepad, calculator, or snipping tool? Open the store. Search the app. Press Get. The app installs instantly. You can sign in with your Microsoft or Xbox account. Purchased apps and games appear normally. In this example, Notepad opens immediately. Fast, ready, no extra steps. Now we move to the most aggressive test. The target is 256 megabytes of RAM. That is far below what most early 2000 systems used. This test exists for one reason. If Tiny 11 Prime fails to boot at this level, the build is rejected. It never reaches users. This is part of the HT and EPIDA standard. The system boots without issues. Performance is not the goal here. Survival is. The fact that it boots at all shows how lean this system is. Keep this context in mind. This is Tiny 11 Prime, the latest Windows 11 with ongoing updates and security patches. Seeing a 2026 operating system start on 256 megabytes of RAM says everything about the optimization. I am opening Task Manager so you can see real memory usage. You can verify the numbers yourself. As available RAM drops, Tiny 11 adapts. Overhead stays low. Only what is necessary remains active. Tiny 11 Prime is built for users who want speed, privacy, and control. No lag, no clutter, no unnecessary background load. If you want consistent performance on any PC, this premium build is the right choice. You can find the clean install guide for Tiny 11 in the pinned comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. This is Harbor of Tech, sailing off.